everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darian and welcome to the second week of Vlogmas. So I am once again starting this vlog a little late. It is Wednesday today. I filmed a little bit of b-roll on Monday when I met up with my friend Salma. We had dinner and then went to Starbucks and we did a little gift exchange because she is going away for the holidays this week, so we weren't going to see each other for Christmas, so we gave each other our Christmas presents. And I wanted to show you guys what she got me. So she got me Homegoing by Ya Gyasi. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong. Honestly, I don't know too much about what this is about. I think it's historical fiction, but maybe not. But I've heard amazing things about this author, and this cover is just... look at it. It's so nice. So I am very excited to read this, so thank you, Salma. Also, going off of last week's vlog, I am still in the middle of The Beautiful Ones by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. I am buddy reading this with my friend Steph from Stephanie Bookish. I'm now on page 84, so we're making progress. I find this a very slow book to read. I'll sit down and read for a while, but I don't get through very many pages. I find this story you kind of need to take your time with it. How to describe the story? You're basically following this girl named Nina, and she has telekinetic powers, and she is visiting her... well, it's really her cousin's wife, but they just call each other their cousins. And through her cousin, she meets this guy named Hector who also has telekinetic powers and is kind of like a showman, you know? And she wants to learn from him. So they start spending a lot of time together. She develops feelings for him, and he kind of, I think, has feelings for her. But what she doesn't know is that 10 years ago, him and her cousin Valerie had a bit of an affair, and they were meant to get engaged until she broke off their engagement. So there's some tension between those two. So it's kind of like a love triangle, but it's really it's very messy. I don't really know what's going on, but I'm loving the writing of this, and I love Nina so much. I just want to protect her. And I just want the best for her, and I hope everything goes well for her. That's all I want. So I'm really enjoying this so far. I'm also still listening to Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy by Cassandra Clare and a bunch of other people. I didn't listen to any of it last week, so I'm really hoping to listen to some of that this week. But yeah, that's everything I'm in the middle of reading. Also, today's Wednesday, I mentioned. Tomorrow night, me and Lisa are probably going to be starting a 24-hour readathon. So if that is the case, I'm going to do a separate vlog for that. So that's going to be missing from this vlog. So I don't know how much is going to be in this vlog because I'm already starting it late, but we'll see. It is almost 8:30. I'm probably going to read a bit tonight. Tomorrow I work. Today I couldn't read at all. Yesterday I was editing, so I barely read. So I'm hoping to read tonight and do lots of reading on Friday, but you guys will see that in a separate vlog. So yeah, that's what I'm reading right now. Welcome to the vlog. I will try to give you as much Christmassy b-roll as I can, and I'll talk to you guys whenever I have a reading update. Laszlo's here too. Hey guys, so it's been... yeah. Oh, this lighting is not good. This is a bit better. Okay, so he always wants attention when I'm filming something, but anyways, it's been a little while since I updated this vlog. It is now Monday of the next week, so I've decided to just make this a 2-week long vlog because I really didn't film much last week. As I told you guys, I ended up doing a 24-hour readathon with Lisa that went from Thursday night to Friday night. I have a separate vlog for that, which should be up before this one, so you can go check that out. Also, I worked a few days. I've been spending time with my boyfriend. Yesterday, I hung out with my brother and his girlfriend, and my brother and I filmed the Newly Read tag, which also I think will be up before this video, so you can check that out as well. So I've been kind of busy, but I have been reading a bit. I mean, obviously I read during the 24-hour readathon we did, which was pretty successful, honestly. But now I'm in the middle of 2 physical books. I have read a bit more of The Beautiful Ones since the last time I updated. I don't know how far I am now. It's upstairs. I don't feel like getting it. I am really enjoying it, but I'm getting so angry. I think I mentioned, I love Nina, the main character, so much, but people are just not treating her right, and I'm getting so angry, especially at Valerie. If she doesn't get her comeuppance by the end of the book, I'm gonna be so upset. And Hector too, I'm kind of mad at him. Honestly, Nina deserves the world. And those are my thoughts. But I do really love the writing of that book, and I know Steph already finished it. She read it really quickly. But I think before I go back to that, I'm gonna finish the book that I started during the 24-hour readathon that I didn't finish, which was Lovelight Farms. I always forget the name of the author, but the picture of the cover will be here. But this is basically, I didn't really know much about this book before going into it. All I knew is that it's the first in like a companion of romance books, and each book takes place at like a different part of the year or something, but this one is around Christmas. So I wanted to read it now, and I want to finish it before I go back to the beautiful ones to make sure I finish it before Christmas. But this basically, you're following this girl named Stella, I think, who works, or she owns this Christmas tree farm, and they're not doing too well financially. She enters this like contest where this big influencer is gonna come and like showcase the Christmas tree farm on her social media, and hopefully they'll get a lot of money that way. But when she entered this contest, she said that she owns the farm with her boyfriend because she was hoping that like this influencer would be intrigued by like the romance of it all, but she doesn't have a boyfriend. So she enlists her best friend, who she has been secretly in love with for like 10 years, to be her fake boyfriend. So it's fake dating, and I'm guessing friends to lovers. Listen, it's a silly, goofy time so far. It's not like the best thing I've ever read, but I'm having a good time. It's really sweet.
Honey, you've got a big storm coming.
I will say something I've been noticing about romances, because this past year I've really been reading a lot more romances, and I really don't like I don't like when our main character like doesn't even consider the fact that the love interest will like them back. Like, it's not even that they think like, it's not even that they're self-conscious about it and they're like, oh, like, why would he like me? Like, it's not even just that. It's that they have absolutely no clue in their mind that the love interest likes them back when they clearly like them back. And I know, like, listen, you can argue that I'm like that in real life. Like, I recently entered a new relationship and I'm still like, okay, but does he like me back? Like, I understand, but I guess I just don't like reading about it, because her best friend, his name is Luca, and like he clearly is in love with her. Like, he's not even trying to hide it, honestly. It's not even like she's like, oh my god, does he like me? I don't even know. And like every time someone brings up the fact that he clearly is in love with her as well, she's just like, no, like, obviously not. Are you crazy? Like, no, that's wrong. And I'm like, do you see the way that this man acts around you? Also, this book has that thing where like he's so big and she's so tiny and he can reach things for her that she can't reach, which like I am noticing a lot in romance books, and I'm kind of tired of it because I'm like, I get it. She's small and he's big, like whatever. But aside from those things, I do really like it. Honestly, there's a side character, I think his name is Bennett? I think that's his name. And I know we're following his story in the second book, and I'm really excited because I love him. Like, I thought he was the love interest at first, so I was really excited, but then I realized he's not the love interest. But he's like just a grumpy guy, and we all know how I feel about grumpy boys. So I'm really excited for his book, but I am really enjoying this book, and it's definitely putting me in like a Christmassy mood. Today is, what's the date? Today's the 19th, so Christmas is in less than a week. Like 6 days, right? Yeah. But I definitely want to finish it before then. I don't know how much reading I'll get done today because I'm hanging out with my boyfriend again. But hopefully tonight I can read a bit. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, that's what you've missed on Glee. Hopefully I'll be better at vlogging this week, but I will be including Christmas in this vlog, so that'll be fun. But yeah, sorry about this weird vlog, but I hope you're still enjoying it, and hopefully I'll be better at vlogging this week. So I'll let you know when I have some sort of update. So it is, what day is it? Thursday. It's Thursday now. It's been a few days since I've updated, but I think I've taken a decent amount of b-roll. I don't know, basically the last few days. Today I worked. Yesterday I spent a lot of the day on sprints with Sid on her Patreon. So I got a lot of reading done yesterday, the day before I was editing. And I think that's the last time I updated, maybe? I don't remember at this point. But I do have an update for Lovelight Farms because I'm basically done. I'm like 87-89% through. So like I don't see my feelings changing before the end of the book unless it just gets even worse. But my feelings about this book have kind of gone downhill. I think I mentioned in my last update that I did not like the main character Stella. Well, I cannot stand her. She is so frustrating and I just want to knock some sense into her. And like, I was explaining this to Lisa because Lisa and I were buddy reading this book, and I was saying like maybe because like it's probably hypocritical of me to like be upset with her for these reasons because I do see a bit of myself in her, but at the same time like I just hate reading about these types of characters. So like I can't really explain it without giving mild spoilers, but like it's a romance book, so are these really spoilers? I don't know, but if you don't want to know anything about this book, maybe skip ahead to the next clip because this is all I'm gonna talk about for the next few minutes, I think. But it's really not like, I'm not giving plot. Well, I am, I guess. I don't really see this as spoilers because it's a romance book, so it involves the third act conflict, which we all know happens in a romance book. But the whole premise of this book is that Stella starts fake dating her best friend, Luca, and pretends that they own this farm together. Now the thing is that before this social media person even gets to the farm, they're basically together. Like they don't sit down and have this conversation about like, oh, I'm your boyfriend and you're my girlfriend now. Like, but they definitely are acting like they're together, and their original deal is like, oh, we'll like pretend we're dating until the social media person leaves, and then when they realize that they're attracted to each other, they're like, okay, let's just see, like while we're faking this relationship, let's just do what feels right for us and like give in to our feelings a little bit. So I took that as them admitting that they're attracted to each other and that they like each other, you know, but apparently Stella didn't. But so they proceed to basically act like a couple. They're very coupley with each other. They can't keep their hands off each other. They kiss a lot. They have sex a few times. You know, at that point I would think that they clearly have feelings for each other. And then so like a lot of that happens before the social media person even gets there. So are they even faking? Like, is this really a fake dating book? I'm not so sure. So at this point, Luca is under the impression that they're together now, which like I don't really fault him for thinking that because anyways, I don't want to talk too much about this, but I'm angry. So he mentioned something like, oh, next week, blah, 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 blah. Do you want to come with me to this thing? Whatever. And then she's like, oh yeah, I'll go. And then she realizes that like, he's talking about next week. Oh, and he mentioned something about like, I don't know, breaking in like the bed or something like that. Like he makes a reference to their sexual encounters basically. And then she realizes like he's talking about next week, which is after their deal ends, and she's like, but by then like our deal will be over. And he's like, what do you mean? She says, well, I don't want to be friends with benefits. And he's like, I'm not asking to be friends with benefits. And she's like, but you just said like after this week, whatever. And he's like, like he clearly doesn't understand. And so he's like, okay, let me be clear. Like, I want to be your boyfriend. And she's like, no, you don't. And she keeps telling him no, that he doesn't feel this way, and it drives me crazy. And this is like kind of similar to what happened in Dani Brown, but it wasn't this bad. Like Dani Brown I can handle a bit more than this, but she kept telling him, like he was telling her how he felt about her and she kept saying no, no, you're wrong. She kept being like, you're just confused, you know, we were faking it and you got confused. And he's like, we had sex together. Like I was under, and I know like, you know, people have sex and they don't have feelings for each other, but like these people clearly have feelings for each other. Like if you saw the context, you would understand. But he's like, I had sex with you, like I thought, you know, I thought that meant something to both of us. And she kind of lets him believe that like it didn't mean something to her, even though it clearly did. Like, she's just being so stupid. She's being so stupid. And I know it's because she's self-conscious. She can't believe someone like him would like her back. And she's also scared to like give up her best friend. And like she's scared of if the relationship goes wrong of losing her best friend. Like, I get all that, but bestie. It bothers me when someone is telling you how they feel and you're telling them that they're wrong. Like, that's what really bothers me. And she just cannot fathom this guy having feelings for her, even though he's basically told her, he has shown her in many ways. It's just very annoying. So I find Stella very annoying. I was reading that part last night and I was screaming. I sent a lot of voice notes to Lisa just screaming. So it's safe to say I'm not quite enjoying this book as much as I was at the beginning. I think I'll still give it a 3-star. Honestly, I kind of want to give it a 2.5 at this point, but I'll probably give it a 3 just because like I did really like it at the beginning and I still like the atmosphere of the book and I like the story. It's just Stella that is driving me crazy, but I am excited to read the next book in the series. As I mentioned, I think I called Beckett Bennett before. His name is Beckett, but yeah, I can't wait for his book. So I'm gonna finish it tonight. I think the Sugar and Spice book club are doing their live show for the book tonight, so I'm probably gonna watch that because I want to see what they thought about it. But yeah, so I'm gonna go finish it. We'll see if my thoughts change, but they probably won't. But like also the fact that the whole third act conflict hinged on just her. First of all, it's miscommunication because she is not telling him how she feels, even though he very plainly said how he feels. It's just so unnecessary. It just makes me so mad. Oh my god. But yeah, aside from that, I don't really have many updates. I did listen to a bit of Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy the other day, but I didn't really listen to much. But I have a lot more left than I thought I did, so I really gotta get going on that. But it's fine. Everything's fine. I've also been playing this game on my Switch called Celeste, which is very hard, but it's very addicting, so that's fun. If anyone has played it, let me know. But yeah, so I'm gonna go, I don't know, I'm gonna go read. Oh, I'll probably paint my nails too, make them look kind of Christmassy. Today was my last day of work before Christmas, so I can paint my nails without worrying about messing them up, because at work, you know, moving books around, I tend to mess my nails up. But anyways, that's it. I'm sure I'll update again before Christmas Eve, but Christmas Eve is in 2 days. Can you believe it? I cannot, but we'll see. I'm gonna drink my hot chocolate and finish this freaking book, and I'll see you guys later. It is Boxing Day now, so it's been a few days since I've updated, but I've obviously been a little busy the past few days. It was Christmas Eve and Christmas, and I've just been spending time with family, and it was just really great. I had, I think, the best Christmas I've had since before COVID, because obviously when the first year of COVID we weren't really able to see anybody, but I was still able to see my brother, and last year I wasn't able to see him because COVID was pretty bad. So last year was not the best, but this year I got to see some of my family on my dad's side, and I got to spend yesterday with my mom and my brother and his girlfriend and my boyfriend and it was just a really good day. And I got a lot of books, so stay tuned for a Christmas book haul. I have no idea when I will have time to film that and edit it and get it up, because I have a few videos that I have filmed that I still need to edit, but it's fine. Yeah, obviously it's been a busy time because of Christmas and I've been working a bit more. So I also wanted to show you guys what my boyfriend got me because it's so thoughtful. He also got me a Nightmare Before Christmas ornament. I don't know if you could see it, but if you can, I will zoom in on it.
Wow.
But he also got me, so let me show you. He got me this scrapbook and he thought that it could be for my bookmarks. So I only have a few in here now. I'm going to organize them because we all know I have a lot of bookmarks, so I'm going to organize them by themes. So like all my wintry ones and my fall ones and like my Taylor Swift ones, I'll put them all together. He took out all the papers inside and replaced them with purple ones because I love purple, as you can tell probably. Like, isn't that so thoughtful? So this is just gonna be full of my bookmarks because I have hundreds of bookmarks at this point and they're all just in a mug in my room, and like the mug is pretty big but I'm running out of room, so now like I have a bunch in the mug but then a bunch are just kind of like next to it, so now I could put them all in this and it's just so thoughtful. I'm so happy. So yeah, I just wanted to show that off because I'm very happy about that. And like I said, I got a lot of books. Lazo got a new toy that you might hear him chewing on right now. But yeah, it was just a really good Christmas and I hope everyone had an amazing Christmas, or if you don't celebrate, an amazing holiday season, or just an amazing past few weeks. I feel like this vlog is gonna be kind of messy because it's been for the past 2 weeks, but yeah, I don't think I was going to maybe vlog like until the end of December, but I think I'm just gonna take this time to, first of all, edit the videos I already have filmed and try to start working on my end of year content, because I forget that right after Christmas is the end of the year and I gotta do like my best books of the year, my worst books of the year, stuff like that. So anyways, this is the end of the vlog. I also got this sweater my dad got me. It's Taylor Swift. We love to see it. But yeah, so I hope everyone had a great Christmas. Oh wait, maybe I should do a reading update. So I am still reading The Beautiful Ones. I'm on page 156 and I've read only a little bit the past few days. I mean, I was a little busy. I've also listened to a bit more of Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy, but I'm hoping to finish both of these in the next few days, and then maybe I can squeeze in Lady Midnight before the end of the year. We'll see. I definitely want to finish Tales from the Shadowhunter Academy before the end of the month because I've been reading that for too long. But anyways, so that's my reading update. But yeah, so I hope everyone had a great Christmas, a great holiday, a great past few weeks, and if you watched till the end of the vlog, leave up the purple heart because we love purple. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!